brings that car down low, heavy on the throttle, but has to let off. Chad Hornish wins his second straight race. Looking at the starting order on row number 1 on the inside of the number 47, currently top 3 in points is Vincent Yesway. On his outside in the number 211, he wears his sunglasses at night. It's Paul Brown in that red and white car. In row number 2 on the inside in the number 2 car, we got Chad Jennings, second-year driver, part of the Hall Hornet team. On his outside, he'll have the winner of our last race, making his 4th career start today, Chad Hornish. In row number 3 on the inside, your point leader, winner of most events so far this season, in the number 5 Modern Transport Solutions car, Jr Shanks. And in the number 96 Fast Racing Machine on his outside will be Veronica Davis. And rounding out the field in the number 51 is one of our rookies, Lexi Campbell. Green flag in the air for our W.W. Williams Hornet 15-lap main event here at the Roadrunner. Paul Brown going to get us started hot on that outside front row, but Chad Hornish making a switch down low to the inside lane and pressuring for the lead on lap 1. Hornish is going to get the drive down low, keeping that car in the middle of the track, and he'll even drive it down a little bit more, but great exit to the corner, and Chad Hornish is off to the lead. Jr Shanks rolling down low on that 3rd place position. Chad Jennings able to get a nose out front on the back straightaway to put himself in the top 3. Jr Shanks in that number 5 was right in line behind Chad Hornish that entire main event in our last time out, in which Chad Hornish won his first career race. However, anytime Shanks went to step out of line, the car just would lose a bunch of momentum, was not able to bring it down. So this gap Chad Hornish is building up is helping him all that much more. Jr Shanks struggling to get around the 211 of Paul Brown, currently running that top line in 2nd. So he's going to put his nose right on the outside through 3 and 4 this time, but can't quite get there. Finds himself skating up near the wall, but able to keep it throttled down in line, but still in 3rd. Jr Shanks right on the back bumper of that 211 as Chad Hornish is getting away at the front. Shanks able to cross low out at turn 2 that time, get to the inside door of Paul Brown and pull off into 2nd place. But that last time across, a 2.3-second gap to our leader, Chad Hornish. Shanks is going to have to be reeling that back in a hurry. Now settled into their own lines, Jr Shanks just set his fastest lap of the race at 19.880. That's 0.4 of a second, almost a full half of a second. Gained back there on Chad Hornish on that last lap. We got halfway to go this time, 7 laps in, 8 laps to go. Got Chad Hornish out front trying to hold off a charge from Jr Shanks. Faster on that last lap, 19.694 for Jr Shanks, and he's just 1.6 seconds back. And lead down to 1.1, though that last lap was the fastest of the race for Chad Hornish with a 19.953, though Jr Shanks still running about 0.2 of a second faster. Lap traffic out front of our leader too. Chad Hornish is going to have to go down low. That likely killed a little bit of momentum. Jr Shanks will follow down in that middle been reduced to less than a second. And this time across for Chad Hornish, we have 4 laps to go, 11 laps complete. Just less than a handful remaining. Gap was over 2 seconds at one point in the race. Now less than a half second separates Chad Hornish and Jr Shanks. Hornish gonna make the pass down low. Jr Shanks gonna try to make his move up top. That 96 coming up the track though is gonna hurt his run, as it took him an extra moment to clear that lap car. White flag in the air. One more time around. Can Jr Shanks find the charge from 0.4 of a second back? He's gonna have to send it in 3 and 4. Brings that car down low, heavy on the throttle, but has to let off. Chad Hornish wins his 2nd straight race. He's been racking up these podium finishes lately. It's Paul Brown. But Chad Hornish win number 2 of his career and did it in race number 4. Has won half his starts out here at Tucson Speedway in his rookie season. Chad Jennings and Veronica Davis rounded out the top 5. Vincent Yesway came home 6th, and Lexi Campbell rounded out our 7 tonight for the W.W. Williams Hornet 15-lap main event. Now to the car now, Chad Hornish!
All right, everybody, give it up for Chad Hornish. I wanted to call you Jennings. Chad Hornish. Hey, back to back, buddy. You know what though? You don't practice well.
I don't practice well because I'm conserving my tires for the big race, and that's what that is all about. Yeah.
I noticed that and everything. I noticed that last time, and I noticed it this time and everything. You just kind of look like you got like a cylinder and a half going there.
Yeah, I just limping it around at first, saving the best for the last. I gotta give everything I have to this guy over here. He's super fast. The only way I've ever been able to beat him is if he starts behind me. So just need that to keep happening. But man, this is awesome. Tucson Speedway fans, man, so glad you guys came out here. Thank you for coming out. This is like the most fun thing ever. I gotta thank my buddy Andrew, who's helping us fun. My girlfriend, and my grandma. This is the most fun ever, guys. If you can do it, come and do it. We'd love to have more of you guys. So do it. If you want to have the most fun ever, you're gonna get a car. You're gonna come out and race, all right?
All right. Before we let you go, though, I noticed on everything your car handles much better than JR's and everything. But he's got more top end on you and everything, stuff like that. So was helping you tremendously is your corner speed versus his.
Yeah, well, I got to thank JR for that because he gave me a little help with my suspension tips. So all credit to this guy back here. He's an awesome competitor. I'm so happy I get to race against someone like him. And, man, this is just great. So thank you guys again very much for coming out. This is awesome.
All right, all right, buddy, you had a great hot rod. You reeled him in about 3 laps ago.
Yeah, I just needed a few more laps, and I think I could have made the pass. I just got stuck in traffic, and racing on DOT tires it's hard to pass on the inside. So my hat's off to him. Awesome for him coming out. Love having the competition. Thanks, everybody, for coming out and watching some great racing tonight.
All right.
Congratulations,
Thank
bro.
you, Mike.
2 in a row.
Appreciate it, brother.
You just gotta start talking for every race.
I think you're right. Let's make it a habit.
Yep. I got a story to tell you about that next time I see you.
I'm ready.